Hello, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today's Thursday and a great week. Feel free to type in the comments how your day is going and your week. On the other hand, my week is I feel very unmotivated. I want to do nothing this week. I'm having my days where I just want to do nothing. Like yesterday and the day before, I was feeling pretty down. I still kind of am because of my circumstances of things that I want, but I can't have it yet because of my circumstances. But I'm like kind of like telling myself like this is just for a season and reminding me, no, my cat is scratching on the mirror, my mirror. And yeah, I feel unmotivated. Like I don't want to do anything, but I'm getting whatever I can get done for each day that I have. Even if what I had planned, even if all of it doesn't get done, what I had planned, it's fine. At least something is better than nothing. And I'm having like I want more things. That's what's bringing me down. But I know like to be content and grateful, but it's like okay, but I also want this and I want it now. I don't want to wait. Oh my gosh. But I know again this is for a season, but it's like still like I want it now. So I'm struggling kinda being content and also thinking more of the good that's around me and not the bad. And it's like, okay, I feel like I've already been grateful enough. Like, when can I get what I want now? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I want what I want and I just want it now. That's how I've been feeling this season, because I'm already getting frustrated and irritated if I'm being completely honest. And I just again want what I want now. So that's me. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with gratitude. I'm like, oh yeah, be grateful for what we have. It's hard for me right now this season. I don't know why. And that's because, like, I think this was 2 or 3 years ago. I had lost my taste buds. And I didn't have COVID. That's the weird part. I don't even know how I lost my taste buds, if I'm being honest. I wasn't sick that day. Well, that time. But during that time, I was actually grateful. Like, I still had gratitude. And that's because I love food. I love the flavor of whatever favorite foods I'm eating. So, like, that's weird. And I have my taste buds. But I'm over here, like, struggling with being grateful. But, yeah. I just want to get over the season already. Because I want what I want now. So that's how I've been doing this week. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even want to accept the truth of having gratitude right now. Like, I don't want to. But as of what's keeping me going, like, it's the small reason that's keeping me going. I'm seeing progress and results in what I'm doing, like posting here on YouTube. Even the comments, like, I don't care if it's a few people, like 1 or 2 people commenting, like, even that keeps me going. I don't need like a lot of people to keep me going, because even that much will keep me going. That makes me happy already. I don't need like a lot of people to be like happier to keep going. So I'm happy with that. Like that little that I see to help me keep going, basically. So yeah, and for sure working out, I can always work out. I can never stop working out. I will always be consistent working out, always showing up no matter how I feel. Now for some people it's a lot hard because they don't like it. But for me, I can do that all day. I still show up, and yeah, I do have my days or like moments where I don't feel like doing it. Like, especially if I don't feel like working on my arms and I just do my legs, or I don't feel like using weights, then I just use my body weights. So that's what I do. And yesterday, I honestly didn't feel like working out, but I did it anyways because I know that I will see results. And the little results that I see in my body is already what's helping me keep going as well. And I'm happy with that because I do want to see my results as I'm being consistent. And I know my results will come in as long as I keep going and moving. So yeah, this is how I'm feeling. But I don't have a specific topic of what I want to say or share, and sorry about that. I have, if you hear noises, because I have cats in the house, and if you hear noises, it's them playing with toys and running around. But I do have something to say, like a few things in mind, and it's don't let people from your past come back in, especially if you had to cut them off. You know that they betrayed you, they did you wrong, you found out a bunch of lies of what they told or said about somebody. You feel uncomfortable around them. You don't even know why, but you just feel uncomfortable around them, and you don't even have to explain yourself. Don't let them back in. You don't feel peace around them. You feel like their energy, but it's like bad energy around them. Always trust your gut when you feel their energy. And you've experienced abuse with them, whether it was sexually, physically, or even emotionally. You don't feel comfortable opening up to them because they always shut your emotions down. Last month on September, I had 2 people trying to come back in. One of them reached out to me. They texted me, but I didn't respond. And the other one was, they didn't like text me, but they were like, hey, I'm still around. And I knew that because they were looking at my accounts. They liked one of my videos that I had posted, and it was a video that I had posted like weeks ago already, and they were looking at my story. But I didn't go and text them because I didn't want them around. Especially with what I've been doing now. And because they never took accountability for what they did. They never like apologized. And it's not that I need their apology to heal or fix or whatever the case is. But a person apologizing, and it's a genuine apology, that they're not just saying it with their words but with their actions, it shows me what kind of person they are. But they didn't do that. They played the victim card, and they told a bunch of lies, and they run away from accountability. And I don't want to have people around like that, especially with what I'm doing. I've been doing things, I don't have the same people that I used to talk to, the friends or even family members, ever since I've been doing this now. And I don't want to have people that are just coming in just because they see what I'm doing now, people from my past. And it's like, no, because people don't deserve to be around you, especially when they weren't with you and what you were doing. So yeah, you don't want to have people around that are not going to be taking accountability, that are going to be saying a bunch of lies or gossiping, that are just not being real and vulnerable. Basically, they're not being real. And yeah, because if you have people that don't take accountability, they're not going to care about you. Because if they hurt you or do something wrong to you, they're not going to apologize. And if they do, it's not going to be genuine. They're going to play the victim card because now you're making them feel shame instead of them like apologizing and saying sorry and fixing it, or like changing it so they don't do it again. They care more about their ego than they care about you, their image, and it's not even, it's a total false image that they have of themselves, but basically just an illusion. So be careful who you have around, and don't let people that did you wrong back in. And also the people that play victim card. I get it that all of us have been through a lot, but if they're not doing anything about it, like with their life, they're not taking steps to heal, to grow, or change something so they don't allow people like that back in, then they're always going to be miserable, because they also need to do their part. And yeah, it is unfair what people have done to us in the past. Like, some of us had to go to therapy because we were with a person that we thought would never hurt us, or we're having to heal and do this and that. And I get it, like, it's unfair. But to shift the perspective around, you heal, you learn, but the people that continue to do wrong, they're gonna reap their consequences. So no, they're not gonna get away. They might seem happy with what they're doing, pretending that they're happy, like moving on without you or whatever the case is, but they're not. They're rotting inside, especially with what they're doing. Like, they are their own enemy, because what they're spreading and doing is going to come back to them eventually. They're going to reap their own consequences. They're going to face it. So they can't get away with it forever. And yeah, people that are doing people wrong, it's because they're miserable inside. So don't worry about it, and don't let people like that back in. But be careful, again, who you let in. You want to have people around you that will pour into you, that speak life over you, that are positive and that are not negative. They will help you grow, they will give you advice, and they will hold you accountable, and they will do it like with compassion, and their words with kindness and in love, basically. So yeah, who do you guys have around? Like, you can be honest. Do you have people around you that are spending every day, like if it's a Saturday, like just partying and drinking, smoking, sleeping with people, and etc.? Or do you have people doing something with their life, with their future? They're working towards their dreams, their career, whatever it is. Because those are the people you want to have around you. Sorry about that. I had to... the video paused because my alarm rang and I had to go take care of some things, but now I'm back here, so I'm gonna wrap the video up. But as I was saying, yeah, who do you guys have around? What type of people do you have around? You want to have people that will help you elevate in life, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And if they're not doing those things and you want to elevate, those are people that you might have to keep distant from. You don't have to cut them off, but like, you just probably won't be spending much time with them because you're over here trying to do this, like go this direction, and they're going another direction. So, and you want to have people that are safe to talk to, of course, like all of us do. People who we can be vulnerable with. And the important thing I know is for me to see is to tell if a person is judgmental or not. Because nobody would feel safe around someone who's judgmental. They judge them for something, or their appearance, or for being themselves. You want to have people that you can be yourself with, that like you for you and not for what you can give them. And yeah, they just allow you to be yourself, and they allow you to open up, express yourself, and they don't judge you for it. They welcome it because they want the real you. They don't want you to be perfect or hide you, the real you. They want you as you are. So yes, and I wasn't expecting to say that, but so I was gonna say something else. Make sure that, not only that, make sure they earn your trust too, because a person can feel safe to talk to them. They might be someone you can be vulnerable with, but they might not be a person that you can trust because they can also be out here telling your business even if they are not being judgmental. So be careful with that. Avoid people who gossip too, of course. So yeah, look for those 2 traits. Make sure a person earns your trust and that they're not judgmental. They're not a judgmental person. And you want to have people that will lead you and guide you in the right direction, especially when you're going through hard times. They will be there for you, not just in good times, but in hard times, in the dark. And they will take care of you when you're sick, or like when you have no motivation, when something's weighing you down, when you feel like you can't go on for whatever reason, or you're struggling with things. Like recently this year, I was struggling with bitterness, and if I had like bad company around, they could have said, yeah, you should send that paragraph to them or something, just to get revenge, or like, yeah, you should get your revenge, do something about it. But they didn't say that, and I'm glad they didn't. I had the right people helping me, like just moving on, keep doing what you're doing, because yeah, what I am doing is good for me and also for others. Sharing the positive and things that will actually help people in general. And especially if you're here eating healthy, this is just an example. If you're here eating healthy and your friend knows it, you told your friend that you're gonna eat healthy, but then they're still out here inviting you to go eat at a fast food restaurant, they're not really your friend. Because they wouldn't be inviting you. They would probably, if they wanted to help you in some way, they would like invite you to a healthy restaurant. But if they wanted to go to a fast food restaurant, then they know they shouldn't invite you, because they know your goal now to eat healthy. But yeah, it's people like that to keep distant from. You don't have to cut them off unless you see more signs of cutting them off. Then trust your guts. But those are people that you just might not be having much time with now, because you're over here doing this while they're over here doing that. So yeah, be aware of who you have around. And I think that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, your Thursday. I'm about to go make dinner in a while, but yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.